here with Christine now, and Christine, congratulations. I mean, some were actually wondering whether you've actually, truly gotten over this experience.
Oh, I have. I'm sure you're going to ask me how I got over it. It's painful, yes. I mean, it's something as I told you, I was this close to the mental hospital. I was indoors for a couple of days. But this other lady that he was staying with, I actually went to her mom because we're communicating. We were actually best of friends.
You mean this lady who
he was living with in London?
In the UK?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. We actually became friends in the long run. And so her mother invited me over to her house in Tema. So we went I went and we had a very long talk.
What has the experience made you?
It's made me strong, that I can say. He's rather made me a strong person to face what's out there. I can actually see signs of bad relationships coming up.
We'll talk about the signs more importantly.
Yeah.
But don't you think that it's probably, without you knowing, maybe it's made you one who would not trust men again?
At a point, yes. I mean, you'd come up to me. I had people coming up to me wanting to go out with me, but I was scared. I couldn't trust. I couldn't see myself giving myself again to another person to love. No. So I'd rather tell you, just stay away. I just want to be with myself.
How long did you go on with that?
For about 2 years. For 2 years, I can say I didn't date. I was just, not officially into a serious relationship. Of course, lunch, dinner, I would go, but not a serious thing. So it's built up. I'm gradually building the trust now.
You were telling me about signs. What are some of the signs that you saw, probably general signs that one should look out for? I mean, if you're a lady watching and you're actually dating this guy, what are some of the signs you should look out for? And then you can say, my heart is about, to play chess, kill it with.
Very good. Some of the signs you can tell when you have to call him before going to his place, that should raise an eyebrow, because it's like, give information, give me time to clear up all the mess. Any sign of anybody who's been there, give me time. So calling that.
What you're saying is that you don't need to call your guy.
You don't need to call your guy before going to his place. If he's not hiding anything, you don't need to call him. Just walk in.
And you mean this is applicable in every situation?
In every situation. There's nothing to hide. So hey, I'm at your door. There's nothing to hide.
You were telling me about it. We'll come back to the sign, but you were telling me about, this instance where you saw him, come out of a plane.
Oh, yes.
And you called him and he said he was in France.
France, yes. That was when, I started talking to this lady. She would put me on the phone when they're going for counseling and everything. And I asked her, when is he coming? And she said, oh, he's coming on this day. So I called him to confirm. And he said, oh, he will not be in Ghana on this day. He's actually going to France. He'll be in Ghana the next week. So I called the girl and said, that's what he said. She said, no way, he's a bloody liar. He's coming on this day. Go to the airport. So I was actually with a girlfriend in my car, going somewhere, and then I saw his car, his nephew driving his car. So I called his nephew and I said, where are you going with that car? Because you're not supposed to touch that car when he's not around. So where are you going? He said, oh, there's something spoiled on the car, so I'm going to fix it. I just laughed. I turned around, followed this gentleman to the airport, stayed at a corner where nobody can see me, and lo and behold, there he was coming out of the airport. So I called him right there. I said, oh honey, how are you?
Roaming number?
On his roaming number. He said, oh, I'm just at the airport. I'm just about to board to France. So when I get there, he was here in Accra. I saw him. My girlfriend saw him. She said, oh my goodness, men are deadly. I saw him entering the car, and he didn't stop home. He went straight to Kumasi.
What happens in Kumasi?
Kumasi, he's actually got another relationship there. He told me he's got 2 children. Yeah, it didn't end at 2, it didn't end at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but 8 children with different people.
8 children with different women?
Yes, women, yes.
And you got to know this later?
Afterwards. So it got to a point he got to know that I knew what was going on, and he called me, and you can imagine the insults. So obviously I'm also upset, insults back and forth, and yeah, I was ready to kill him.
Yes, you said that. You said you wanted to kill him.
I wanted to burn his car. I wanted to burn his house. I wanted to destroy him.
What happened to the woman he was living with in the UK?
Well, unfortunately, she had to terminate the pregnancy because obviously she can't have this baby for him. She didn't really terminate. I think she was thinking too much, so she kind of miscarried, and she had a miscarriage. And we got talking. She came to Ghana, and we met at Auntie Alice's place. We braid our hair. I used to braid my hair there, so I met her there. And till date, she's in Ghana. She's moved back to Ghana, and we're best of friends.
When was the last time you saw him?
Early part of this year.
Do you talk?
No. I can see him and I'll go over and say hi, but it's not on the same good relationship. I can tease him, yes, but he knows if he sees me now, if I'm taking a left turn, he'd take a right turn, because I swore to deal with him, but I've let everything go now.
If you get to fall in love with another man again, what is one thing that you wouldn't do again?
I won't give my all at first. He'll be my friend. I would have to know the ins and outs of him before I give my all. Probably I give 65 at the beginning, and I'll take my time before I
give you 30 seconds to speak with women, Ghanaian women watching us now, single, or probably some of them who are in a relationship, bad relationship. They don't know what to do. Speak with them.
Well, what I'll tell you ladies out there in a relationship is always trust that little voice that talks to you, that little feeling you get in there that there's something not right. Never let it go. Follow it. There's always some truth in there. So that's what I have to tell you. And when you're heartbroken, don't cry over a man. Probably cry for a few minutes and let it go. He's not worth it.